My name's Specialist Joseph Cisco. I've been in the military for 6 years now. My first deployment was to Iraq, and this is my second deployment here in Afghanistan. First time to Afghanistan. I was one of the guys that was in the IED explosion on the truck in the last vehicle. I was actually the gunner. The truck that I was in a crow system, which makes it to where the gunner doesn't have to be out of the hatch. She's actually inside the truck, and it runs it through video, kind of like a video game, basically, with the joystick and everything. And I remember hearing the explosion just very minorly, and had no clue what it was. And then all of a sudden, the truck was in the air, and we were flying like a roller coaster ride. And I went up in the air, and I remember slamming into the top of the truck, and whenever I did, I think I blacked out. I don't even remember after that. And we landed, and I remember seeing Corporal English over here. He was talking to me, and I was like, I couldn't hear him. I didn't know what he was saying. I was pretty dazed, and then I finally came to, and the only thing I could think of was I couldn't, I knew all my guys in the back of the truck were okay, but I didn't know how the front of the truck was. And so I remember we was asking if our driver and if our TC was all right. We finally got, responses from them, and I wanted out of that truck. I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to correct it. And so I got out of the turret as fast as I could. My guy and the rest of the guys followed us out, and we were pretty quick with responsive time on getting our wounded out. The training definitely helped. It got us in the right mindset as to when something happens to react and get it done as fast as we can, save lives. Everybody did an excellent job. Our guys that were in front of us responded within minutes, and they were on the spot. So I appreciate their hard work in getting us out of that truck. It put some parts of the truck pretty far out. It was a pretty good blast. I know I definitely, that type of truck, I would drive it again. It upheld pretty good.
It's a pretty powerful bomb, though.
Yeah, it was.
Whatever you called it, to take an MRAP like that. It's a big vehicle.
It was. It was a pretty good blast. It left a pretty big hole in the road.
Makes you wonder how they could put it there without the people that were cheering you on afterwards, without anybody seeing it. Sorry to say that. But
it was a question in my mind. It definitely was in the back of my mind, wondering.
Was it buried? Well, you don't really know.
Yeah, it was under a culvert, actually. But it was a hard one. It had been a hard one to find. It really would have been. And as far as care packages, I love them. I love mail. Mail is probably like one of my favorite things to get when you're over here. It just lets you know that there's something somewhere in the outside world that somebody's thinking about you, and you get that mail, and it's awesome. But the group that's supporting us right now is very appreciated, and I hope they continue to send us packages for all of our guys. And anybody else that wants to send us something, we can totally get an address for them and get it sent. It'd be awesome.
Great. Why don't you do a shout out for family and friends? Look at the camera.
I'd like to shout out to my wife, my son, and my daughter. Hope you guys are doing a good job. I hope you guys are doing all right. My wife, I know you're doing an awesome job. I love you for it. I'd like to shout out to my mom and dad, my brother, my sister. Hope everything's going okay. I'll be home soon. Love y'all.
Watching this, it's a grateful nation. They're also saying thank you for your service. Well, how do you follow that? I mean, here we are sitting with 4 soldiers who have survived an IED attack, 3 soldiers who are injured. Hopefully we'll make a speedy recovery. Let's keep them all in our prayers. And I believe are we going to be going outside to actually look at the vehicle? Do we get to see it? We can't. Okay, that's okay. We're going to be doing a lot more here at FOB Mehtar, Laghman in Afghanistan. And I want to thank again Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for making this trip possible. It's embryriddle.edu. Mark Lydon with the book Veterans Do This Get Hired, dothisgethired.com, who introduced me to Embry-Riddle. We really appreciate you making it possible for us to come over here and get these soldiers' stories. And you've heard me say this in Iraq, you've heard me say it in Kuwait. We need your help. You have to become like the media. We don't see the positive stories on the news much, and now we have them on video. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook. Those of you that are on YouTube, all you gotta do is click share on the videos. They're on your YouTube page. Do the same on your Facebook page. And you know, we hear about these crazy videos that go viral. You know, hundreds of thousands of people watching them. Well, why not our troop stories? We need your help to make that happen. So we'll be back with more from Afghanistan on TalkingWithHeroes.com. Folks, before we really complete this segment, I went back and I've got these pictures. There actually may be enough for one for every soldier in this outpost. It's from a school in Colorado, and 64 years old, memory's failing me here. I don't have my appointment book with me, but I'll have the name of the school on the YouTube clip this is on, so we can thank those children. But I want to pass these around for you all. And then at some point, if you don't mind sending me some pictures, comments you want the children to hear. There's a lot of them. They really put a lot of time into this, and they were very proud of it. I mentioned to you off the air that apparently many of these children have a mom or a dad or a sister or brother, uncle who have served in Iraq or Afghanistan. Totally took me off guard, but one of them had lost her dad and brought it up. Some of them talked about their grandfather in the war. It was World War II. Some talked about Vietnam. They didn't always say the right name, but yeah, they were really very conscious at that age. So, and they're very aware of what's going on here. And you know, if everybody in America could get that level of support, where you just take the politics, take all the other stuff, throw it out the window, and you agree with this, and unite as a country behind everybody who served and who has served. So I see you looking through them here.
Where's it from?
Brighton, Colorado.
Brighton,
Yeah.
Colorado. Those are awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I'll have the name of the school, the teachers. I've been trying to reach Mark Metalla. He's one of the teachers. He actually set the whole thing up. It was interesting. I met him at a Veterans Day event in Boulder, Colorado, and I got near and I was filming some stuff that the veterans were doing, and this young man kind of was standing next to me and started talking to me. And months later, I found out he's a teacher in his school, and he had talked about me with the talk show and the soldiers, and they were excited about having me out there. I'd never done anything like that before. But it was actually very humbling having children like that and seeing how they reacted.
Well, thank you. I'll definitely get these out to everybody
Pass this
else.
around so you can make whatever comments you want.
Thank you guys. All these pictures are awesome. We love them. Send more.
Yeah, thank you again. Yeah, we'll get them hung up there for you, and we'll take some pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. This is amazing. We don't have anything to put up on our walls back at the PHQ, so this is going to be great. This is something to decorate with, something to look at, and know that someone back home cares. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. This means a lot to us. Do more. We'll totally put every one of these up, get pictures so y'all can see them hanging up where we're at. Again, thank you.
Thank you again, guys. Be safe. Okay? We're looking forward to know that you're back home. Matter of fact, I'm going to be going out to most of the bases that I've been with soldiers, so plan on maybe seeing me up in Oklahoma after you get back.
Will do.
Thank you. Okay, folks, we're going to go now to another location, talk to some more soldiers here in Afghanistan on TalkingWithHeroes.com.